Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. My name is Colin Reynolds and I live in Australia. And on YouTube my username is kungfucolin. Now some among you may already know me, perhaps for my enthusiasm in guitar playing or writing music, or perhaps even for my now infamous World of Warcraft video in which I deleted my characters and spoke my mind about the game. But I come to you now not as a performer, I come as a presenter of sorts. It is my honour. I've been allowed to share with you some of the videos that I've seen that deserve some special merit, or indeed to showcase a few content creators that warrant a little more recognition, or in some cases a whole lot more recognition. Now the music that you now hear comes from my first album entitled Age of Obscurity. Now if you are interested in my music at all, have a look at my channel, all of the information is there, or if you have any questions about it, please send me a message and I'll tell you what you'd like to know. Now I need to tell you that choosing the videos to feature, as is the privilege of a guest editor, has been very, very difficult. And in fact my task was indeed to choose over 40 videos that I would like to feature. And the final 16 that you will now see is, if you like, the short list that the YouTube editors have chosen from my initial 40 that I sent in. Now lastly but not leastly, I would like to extend a very special thank you to Sadia, one of the YouTube editors, and without whose tireless efforts this would not have been possible. Basically, this is all thanks to Sadia, so my deepest gratitude, thank you very much. But without further embellishment, I give to you now the final 16. The first one is a video entitled Friends with God by jonlajoie, a very, very funny guy. I have no idea why he hasn't been featured already, and I guess his time has now come. He's one of the funniest guys on YouTube, no question. He's got a lot of great videos. This is just one of them. I think it's a very funny video and I'm sure you'll love it. Next is a song entitled The Larkin Step. It's a very beautiful song by a very beautiful girl. I'm not sure what her real name is, but her username is Ling86, and I'm sure you'll like it just as much as I do. The next one is entitled Live Alone by Isaacthompson. Isaac is a very talented guitarist and songwriter, and this one was in fact animated by his sister. So the two of them have got together and made this video, haunting song, and the animation is very creative. The musical Plumber is in fact a trailer to a short film by a productions company called Two Hand Grab Productions, and this trailer was uploaded by BulletproofGeorge, one of this company. Now BentleyGreen is a diminuitive in stature but not in spirit. I encourage you to watch more of his videos than just this one. This one's actually about Degeneres, and to be perfectly honest, I couldn't really care about Degeneres, but I'm sure she has a big following. Anyway, this kid, I don't know how he's 9 or 10, he's very, very young. He's a rapper, very talented. The next video is entitled The Saddest Chubby Clown. Now, one of my favourite YouTube content creators, in fact, I'm sure a few of you know of him already. His name is seanbedlam, and quite aptly named. Many of his videos have been considered controversial. The one thing I really like about Sean is he's able to take a stab at himself. He's brutally honest, very forthcoming, very in your face, and with a real satirical edge to it as well. The next song is by a user called Lifeleech. I don't know this user, but the video really struck me as creative. Basically, he's gone out into his backyard and he's bashed a whole bunch of things to make different sounds, and he's overlaid some guitar tracks over the top of the sounds and edited it all together in this neat little video. The next video is called Manly, Sydney, Ferry, Hurry, and it was created out of over 2,000 still images to give the time-lapse photography effect. I guess you could say it's a unique look at Australia through the eyes of a photographer. The next track is called Out of Nowhere by dieselbodine, the video, I'm sorry. I really love guitar, so when I see another guitar player who really knows their stuff, very talented, very precise, and he's got a great taste in music. This is a jazz piece. It's a great cover. Somebody I respect, Victor from Japan, also known as Gimmeabreakman. He kind of opened my eyes a little. He made a video about, this is called His American Story, and I have to you know, acknowledge that the honesty and the virtue of what he's saying, it opened my eyes. The next video is called Yes, I Blame Apartheid. Now, I'm sure most of you will know this user by now. His name is Kayav, or his actual name is Kaya, but his username is Kayav, and he's for a long time been one of my YouTube favorites. And I'm sure you'll all know that he's a very funny man, very, very funny. In this video, he approaches a very serious subject. He's been very thorough in his portrayal and in his statement. It just goes to show that he's not just a funny man. He's also a very intelligent, very, very clued in, on the pulse person. Now there's a track, it's called Freestyle. It's by a rapper, a freestyle rapper. His name is Technique the Chameleon. His username is Tansal. But what struck me mostly was that basically just how he's a talented wordsmith. Yeah, I liked it, and I hope you will. The next video is called Corridors by Mesmere, and it's somewhat disturbing, a very clever use of imagery. You can tell that either in the words of the author or the voice of the singer, or one or the two or both, I don't know, it might even be the same. There's a great sorrow there, and that really comes across in the video. The next video is called Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and it's basically a quick look at the Nightmare Boss. Coming in, number 15, is called a video called Yumi Attacks McDonald's. Now basically, Yumi is a comedian, stand-up comedian, and she's gone in there and rather overly liberal, very, very, very funny. Basically goes straight into McDonald's with the idea of freeing the cows. Now, number 16 on the list, but certainly not number 16 in terms of quality, is called Awareness of the Outer World. It's by a user called Burning Face, and this guy or guys involved, that they have not received anywhere near the recognition that they should have. They're very talented filmmakers, and this is just goes to show that some of the greatest talent really is hidden away in the corners and cracks of YouTube. Now, so those are my choices. I hope you like the choices. As I said once again, if you're interested in the music, check out my channel. There's plenty of it there. And if you've got anything else that you'd like to ask me, please send me a message. And hopefully you can enjoy these videos as much as I have, and indeed perhaps subscribe to these content creators. They deserve your recognition. So thank you very much, and once again, this has been a great honour, and I recommend to anybody else, write into YouTube, tell them what you think, tell them who should be featured, and maybe you'll get the chance to do what I've done. Thank you very much everyone. I'll see you later.